Hi everybody. Alright, today we're going to be creating and looking to fit in the hopefully last big bundle of wires that I have to deal with. So this bundle that you see me creating here is going to connect from the FlyEFII electronic control unit boxes. I think this bundle's meant for the left front panel, which you'll see it actually install and hook in later. So this is stuff like being able to, so it's like the P leads for each of the ECUs, so you can test them individually. ECU power, stuff like that. Being able to switch between which ECU box is the primary one. There's 7 wires that we still have to hook up over at that area of the panel, and these cover all of them. So you've seen me make a bundle before, so while you're watching me do this, I will go over some Q&A. Let's see, Pilot Jeff was asking about, at this point, are you using any standard directions? I understand that you didn't buy a factory engine, but it seems like some of this is figuring out how things will fit. Shouldn't that be standard with regards to locations, space, running of lines, etc.? Very good question, Jeff. The real answer to that is there's absolutely nothing wrong if you want to build a plane and use all standard equipment, right? So like what the kit says to install, you install. The engine, the prop, all the cables, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. However, if you're one of those people like me who is sick in the head and just isn't okay enough with just normal, that's okay too. Because in the end, all the big things pretty much still fit, right? A 390 is still a 390. All the flanges are in the same place. The mount's the same. Now, the prop you have might be a little bit different. Mine is, and we'll get into that later. It's all the location of the back spinner bulkhead is about 1/4 of an inch different than where the Hartzell's is, and that's that affects the cowling a little bit. Not enough that it doesn't work, but I'm saying it does affect stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of figuring out, but that's what I like. For me, that's what I like. Let's see, any other questions? Steve Muddle, why can't you move on from SAE to metric? Hey, tell that to Lycoming and people that make nut plates and AN hardware. I'm down. Chris Mayo, is there some sort of grommet where that fuel line passes through the aluminum? Yes. So in the back of the baffles, I had 2 options, right? I could use a grommet, or I could go and try to use like some firewall fittings, right? Some AN fittings. And people have been saying yes and no for both. You can see where the fuel sticks through there. If these baffles were actually secured to something, I wouldn't mind using fittings, but since it is thinner metal and it's basically in a free-floating piece of aluminum that's only held on by the engine and then a rubber seal to the cowling, maybe. Till then, using grommets, which you'll see later. I don't have those in yet. Alright, I think that's it for the Q&A for now that I haven't answered, or the important questions. In the next video, we're going to actually get to installing, which is what I'm sort of doing here. Actually, no, I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm putting the 90-degree angle on the bottom edge of the fuel filter. Right. Anyway, next video. We're going to get under the hood, which is where this is starting here. This is connecting those up to the ECUs, and we're going to connect that bundle up to the panel. Yes. All right. Hope you're having a good week. Thank you for joining me, everyone. See you soon.